changes soon. Can get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in our schools. Every dude who touched a boob or a booty getting me too. What you expect from the kids who went to Hooters after school? We're all triggered and defensive. We're all racist and we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended? Now being fat is beautiful. Name a thing that you can't do. Jumping jacks, run a mile, live past 42. Man, it used to be cool to just flip a bird to the system, and now it's trendy to be triggered and pretend you're a victim. It's my race, it's my weight, it's because I'm a Christian. I hate the internet and anyone who has an opinion. And everybody angry if you say white. Okay, fine. Pass me the brush and I'll paint my face to the shades right. Let's talk about abortion. Sorry, tell me how this works. Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth? Weird. I'm so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo. Wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb. I'm a hater cause I can't relate to gay pride. Call me homophobic because I don't want to date guys. K-tight. I for one am not surprised the world declined along the way. Give trophies to children for losing just cause they decide to play. We exercise our right to vote and hate the politicians. Ay, this is a democracy, it's partly your decision. Ay, this is weird, feels like this a different year. If I identify as a female, then when my balls and penis disappear. Children want a gender switch and hating men is feminist. Depression and anxiety are trendy, we're too sensitive. Invented 80 genders, mad the world is not accepting it. Then gave them more attention than normal women and men can get. What a contradiction, being human is so tragic. Focus on minorities, ignoring all the masses. Hallelujah, everyone. Activism saved the planet. No more plastic straws and paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic. Congratulations. I'm so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo. Wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb. Look, I get it, it's like the world is going crazy. Seems like a school shooting happens almost daily. The racism, rape culture, hatred that we're facing is way too ingrained for our hashtags to change it. We've become so lazy and complacent, afraid of our generation. We think activism's Instagramming memes and complaining. It's a problem when there's actually actions you could be taking, but you're triggered so you just cry like a baby. I'm so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo. Wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb.
We on?
We on.
We motherfucking on. What up, it's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It is What the Fuck Wednesday. I am joined with motherfucking Kitty Cat in the corner.
Meow.
She look like she been a little bit overworked, so we ain't gonna fuck with her too much. And we got Greg over here on the ones and twos.
What up, y'all?
And, yeah, let's get this shit rolling. First of all, shout out to all our new listeners, all our new followers. I ain't did that in a minute. Shout out to my haters, because y'all think about me more than anybody else. Keep me in your minds, bitches.
Bitch.
Hey, get one of your people to hate me too. You know, I always use a hater. Shout out to John Dante. He was down at the rig this weekend. Kicked ass out there. Little get together. If you ain't never heard of him or heard his music, check out his Facebook page. Kid's a phenom on that guitar.
Oh yeah.
We haven't figured it out just yet, but I got a vinyl of some of his music coming in the mail soon, and we're going to do some kind of giveaway, raffle, contest, some type of shit. Somebody's showing some titties, maybe, but for that vinyl. So just check on that coming up soon. Check out Don Cody. If you need some beats, he's banging them beats out. Check out motherfucking...
speaking of Don Cody, you got the new MPC... drum board. Yeah,
I see them opening it.
Oh, dude, he's got a couple videos where he's fucking with it. He's got one where he's going to start doing DoorDash beats. He's got the thing on his shoulders and playing the beat, and he walks up at it and acts like he's banging on a door. And he's like, "Did you order DoorDash beats, sir? Or no, did you order DoorDash slaps?" I have to find it.
Oh, dude, I could think of a heli commercial for him. Like, remember the old homie the clown from In Living Color?
Yeah.
where he used to have, like, he had that sock or something filled with change or some shit.
Yeah, homie, don't play that, yep.
He should come up with the beat thing on his shoulder, be like, did you order slaps? What? And, like, just slap him and have a big fucking logo of his shit on there. That'd be the shit. That's silly, though, because my dude Ryan, the dude, shout out to the Eargasm crew, too. The dude Ryan who runs the Eargasm, he does DoorDash. And the one night he had me on the phone with him, I thought I got a new girlfriend or something, because he had me live on video chat while he was doing a DoorDash through this really bad apartment building. Like he was hopscotching fucking people sleeping in the hallways and shit. Like I was like, dude, you need a gun? You need something? Like, I'm trying to be loud and obnoxious so nobody will fuck with him. But yeah, it was silly. That's silly as hell.
But yeah, check him out on Instagram, Facebook, all that shit.
Yeah, Don Cody got some beats like a motherfucker. Like I said, check out John Dante too.
John Dante, he's actually been on a few of our shows too. We got a couple of them with him on there.
Yeah.
So if you want to go back and check out the archives, we got some music of his too.
Fuck yeah. Always welcome to listen to our old shows. Catch up, bitches. Check out Blind Joel. If you don't know who that is, I didn't either. I just actually found out who it was. He's another dude, a beat maker, musician, rapper, guitar player. He does a little bit of it all. He ain't completely blind, but that nigga definitely got some vision issues. Still play the fuck out of his machines, though.
Right.
He know his shit. I actually would love to see a collaboration with Don Cody, Dante, and Blind Joel.
Yeah, that would
that'd
definitely
be like
be
one
a
of
good
them
one.
super groups.
Right.
So who else? Shout out to here, just, you know, I'm gonna put this out there because, you know, we get more people from around the world, and, you know, on these we love to have different shits. So on Friday nights, with the Eargasm guys on the Eargasm Comedy Showcase, they have an open mic comedy show. So if you want to throw some jokes, you think you funny or whatever, you know, get a hold of them over there.
If not, come get your laugh on.
Yeah, get your laugh on. And then right after that is a show that I'm usually on. I don't know if I'm going to be a permanent fixture there or not, but it's called Hot Takes. It's kind of making fun of all the political shit that's going on. Mm-hmm. And then after that, we got another show that I'm on to. It's me, Mike Copenhaver, and Spike McCulley. It's Area 50.9, just short of the truth. That's where we take kind of the more ridiculous conspiracy theories. Even we made up a couple of our own, or just ones that nobody's heard of, and we just discuss it and just fuck off. So, you know, if you ain't doing shit on a Friday night, you know, we got it all, starting with and just if you don't want to hear or see my fucking ugly ass for all that time, that is also Full Album Motherfucking Friday with Scotty and Upside Down Studios. Because above all else, you know, we Upside Down Studios.
Right, because we upside down. We above you.
Just because my pretty face is there, I'm not just the face of Upside Down Studios. There is Scotty, there is Greg, there is quite a few of us.
Yeah, so we just been lacking. That's all there is to it.
We do what we do. Life happens. Life happens.
Exactly.
But, yeah, and then I guess, I'm not quite sure, and when I do find out for sure and know all the logistics of it, there will be a comedy show out in Cleveland that I think I might be a part of. And if I am, you know, Upside Down Studios will be there. So we'll probably be at least broadcasting here and there, because a lot of them, this is why I can't be a real deal comedian. I don't get butthurt very easy. I don't get offended very easy. And I'd be damned if I'm going to be censored or have any dumb issues. You know, we all, if you in Cleveland doing a comedy show in like some little bar, you are not a professional. I'm just letting you know right now. You are not, you know, so cut the ego down a little bit, motherfuckers. And if somebody wants to help out, or if somebody wants to just, you know, broadcast you for free because obviously you're not a professional because you don't know that shit actually costs money for somebody to do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Just shut the fuck up. Take the ego down a little bit.
Right.
I've noticed that a lot of these comedians, like, they just, I don't know if it's, I just see it as the ego, but I don't know if it's they ain't got faith in themselves or if they, I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but a lot of them don't like being broadcast live when they're doing their shit. So what, man? You ain't got confidence in your fucking work? You ain't got, what the fuck? If you go up on stage and bomb, you go up on stage and bomb. That's how you learn. That's how you know what jokes is no good, what jokes is good.
Right. You gotta live to learn, man.
Yeah, that's it. Don't get butthurt when somebody fucking broadcasts you or some shit like that. That's supposed to be helping you out. Especially because you ain't on TV, you ain't on the radio, and you only hitting little heres and theres. What, you get 5 spots in a fucking year maybe? Especially nowadays when everything's slowed down. So, why not take your whatever, because hopefully your jokes are different from here to there, and put that shit out to the world. Maybe you will end up on TV, motherfucker, or real radio, or even get you more than fucking 10, 15 likes on YouTube.
Right.
Just saying. That ain't to nobody in particular, because there was quite a few people who felt that way. And I'm sure they have their own reasons, but just because I don't know them reasons, I'm going to make up the reasons. But me, personally, I have said shit that totally... I made a whole table of gay people quit eating their dinner. And the joke wasn't even a gay joke. Well, I guess it could have been. I think I was talking about the poop noodle. So, yeah, I guess that could be a gay thing, too.
It could be a horrible, shitty situation.
Yeah, it's a real shitty situation. That the poop noodle is not good at all. You think having the chocolate chip is bad? Having the poop noodle is 1,000 times worse.
Yeah.
Because you don't expect the poop noodle. You expect the chocolate chip here and there when you tap in the booty hole.
Mm-hmm.
But and what I mean by the chocolate chip for the new people or the amateurs, I guess, that's when you do a chick in the ass who is not a porn star or who was not prepared for it, and you end up with a little chunk of shit on your dick.
Right.
It happens. It's the chocolate chip. Now,
what it do?
The poop noodle is something that I have not experienced, thank God. But apparently, somehow, some way, my oldest daughter caught knowledge firsthand of it. I ain't even going. Yeah, but
we don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, I'll be real. She was probably getting fucked in the ass, and it happened, to whoever was fucking her. But the poop noodle is when the shit doesn't end up on the top of your dick, but it ends up in the dick hole, and it gets kind of packed in there. And knowing my daughter, the way she eats, yeah, there was a lot of poop in that ass. So when the dude who is, or whoever's doing the penetrating, whatever's doing the penetrating, goes to piss, or nut or whatever, I don't even know if that's kind of blocking the whole situation.
Right.
But it all comes out like a Play-Doh Fun Factory, one of them little spaghetti noodles that just come out. So that's poop noodle, guys. So I told that story at an open mic. Just random because, I don't really prepare for any of that shit.
Right. Because
I can't remember it anyways. I just think whatever pops into my head at the time. And there was a whole table, like our studio table here, and people around it like it was King Arthur's round table, all eating, having a good time. And I just, as I'm talking about the poop noodle, I'm watching people put napkins over their trays and over their wings and over their food. And so yeah, somebody at that table, many people, have experienced the poop noodle or have never experienced anal.
Right.
And either way, they didn't want to hear about it at all. At all.
Fucked up their whole day.
Yeah, but I learned, the poop noodle's not a good story.
Right.
especially while people's eating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something else I learned. You know, I had a good set on another comedy thing I was doing, and I don't usually go political in the comedy thing because then I start ranting and get serious. So I try to stay away from that. But I had a few good political jokes, and you know, nobody gave a fuck that I was talking about Joe Biden or the illegal aliens. First time I said fucking Kamala Harris slept her way to the top. Oh my God, totally stopped. Even the guy who was running the thing was like, "Oh, you were doing so good. What the hell?" And the joke was, I thought it was funny personally. I mean, maybe I could word it differently, but you know, everybody loved to fucking say Donald Trump was not their president. Right. So that was the big thing. He's not my president, not my president. Number 45, that's 45. So I figured, I wonder if I could think of something that would kind of be catchy to call Joe Biden, you know, instead of like stupid or creepy Joe, something. Just something on my own. So I come up with number 40 dicks. You know, because he could eat 40 dicks in my eyes. But it didn't really, you know, it didn't really suit him too much. You know, to me, it doesn't scream the idiocy of Joe Biden.
The shit just don't fly.
Right. But it does work for Kamala Harris because she's the one who slept her way to the top. 40 dicks. Yeah, that didn't fly at all. At all. Nobody wanted to hear about Kamala Harris fucking her way to the top. Nobody. But I guess I recovered because I said, what did I say after that? Joe Biden is more confused, Joe Biden's more confused than Bruce Jenner's gynecologist. So they laughed at that. So, you know, you could make fun of the transgenders too. And then the end of political jokes, I said something about Biden and his Chinese connections. Everybody, you know, talking about how they treat Biden over there in China. I was like, yeah, he even got his own name over there, some dumb fuck. And everybody busted out laughing on that. And I stopped. I was like, you motherfuckers laughed at that stupid ass joke, but everything stopped when I fucking called Kamala Harris a whore. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, shit.
I think the NASA joke was good, too. Like, the NASA joke was actually kind of the truth. I just kind of twisted it at the end. NASA put out an article. I don't know why. I guess this is something that they thought about. And I figured, you know, I thought about it too. Shit. But I guess they said that if there was an alien presence here on Earth, or if aliens finally came to Earth and, you know, whatever the hell, and assimilated, that we cannot have sex with aliens. Their biology would be totally different. That, you know, they could, you know, there was like assumptions that you get your dick ripped off, or you know, they might have, you know, their internal juices might be toxic to us or whatever.
Like acid and shit.
Yeah.
Like the old movies, man.
So pretty much NASA said we can't fuck aliens. So my joke was,
who the fuck are they to tell us anything?
Well, my whole thing was Joe Biden figured out a way to curb the whole immigration problem. Can't fuck aliens.
Well,
I thought it was pretty decent.
It's funny. It's funny.
Here's what do you think about this? Because this kind of came from a Facebook conversation that I had with one of the local band artists, Dominic DiMartino. I forget which band he's in.
Yeah.
But I know him. I know his parents pretty well. But he said something about, or somebody wrote something. You think something's bad? At least milk doesn't have pulp, or something like that. And I'm like,
it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, a lot of people would not like that. But
right.
Then, what is cottage cheese? That's milk with pulp.
basically. But I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of people that love milk that won't even look at no cottage cheese.
No, I understand.
Right.
But that doesn't mean it's not there.
Right.
You know, you just like I know a lot of people who love oranges and orange juice, but they won't touch a fucking glass of pulpy orange juice. You know, and that fucks me up for real.
Yeah, eating an orange. You're eating.
Yeah, you're eating the pulp. Like you're fucking sucking the pulp right out the fuck.
Like
you know, if that orange was alive, it'd be like ah. You're not vampiring it. You're cannibalizing it. But people are weird like that. I don't know. I mean, I know chicks who don't like pulpy fucking orange juice, but, you know, they'll take a load. They'll take 3 loads right to the face, to the mouth. Gulp them down like a champ.
Mm-hmm.
I would think cum is a little bit thicker and, you know, at certain times chunkier than fucking pulpy orange juice. You know, I ain't never fucking had, you know, any semen in my fucking, you know, diet, but I would just think.
Right.
You know, there's a reason why they call them fucking shooters and blobbers in porn. You know, the shooters, the girls got to stand back because, you know, that's going to shoot. The blobbers kind of just blob out. You know, that's pulpy.
Right.
That's double pulp.
Triple. 6.
How the fuck did we get on pulpy fucking semen?
I don't know. I'm still kind of stuck on the pulpy milk. That's funny.
That's cottage cheese.
Right. Never thought of it that way, but that's funny.
Here's one. This joke actually, if you really think about it, and if a whole room of people would think about it, would stop racism, at least in that place at that time. It would totally stop racism, I believe. Another thing that I thought of. I don't understand racism at all because if you look at a used condom, we were all white at one time.
Yeah.
You know, history says that black folks were the first people on Earth, but first person on Earth made the first white people because he came. That first man came. When Adam came, boom, white folks. Simple as that.
Yeah, boy, oh boy.
Yeah, see, that one wasn't too much better.
No. I must agree, no.
Not at all. That was about as bad as the fucking, well, I guess I'm fucking testing jokes. I don't know. What the fuck? We were supposed to be talking about gun laws, Second Amendment.
Yeah, that kind of went out the window in like first 10 minutes.
Oh, no, we're going to get to that. Figure,
yeah,
we'll do 20 more minutes of this bullshit, and we'll do the second piece on some real shit.
There you go.
Fuck, now I forgot what I was saying. It was the new jokes that I was trying out.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. We got the white folks. Here's one that I don't think went very well. Churches had the first fucking glory holes.
Okay, I can kind of find the funniness in it so far.
Well, just think about it. I mean, every church that you know of has one of them confession booths, right?
Right.
You go into the little room, there's a door in between you, here's somebody on the other side, and there's holes in that fuck. You want to tell me that somebody wasn't doing something there? Especially in a Catholic church?
See, now that is funny. It is funny, but it would have to be the right crowd, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's food for thought.
Right.
You know, it's just like that.
No, it's funny. It's definitely funny. But it would definitely have to be a certain crowd.
Just like a wet dream. That's just a hand job from Jesus.
That would definitely have to be its own crowd too, but that's funny.
Now, that actually worked in a bunch of different, like with a bunch of different people.
Mm-hmm.
But what didn't work was, I was like, but I was brought up Catholic, and Catholics don't really like gays, so it'd have to be a hand job from Mary, Jesus' mother. That didn't go over well at all.
Right, that kind of... Over the line.
It was already over the line. That took the line and
yeah, you definitely,
like,
with it. You didn't step over it, you kind of leaped. You did one of these, just like you testing the water, and then you leaped.
Dude, no lie, the best 2 stories I've ever told were a pedophile joke and a handicapped person joke. Like, you heard it, the cuties thing?
No, yeah.
For the people out there who haven't heard it, and this is kind of old now because, people in the media got attention spans of squirrels.
Yeah, we went from this to glory holes in church. But go ahead.
The show Cuties had pretty much was I guess what they were trying to do, the intent supposedly was showing the behind the scenes of girls going into beauty pageants and shit, which I've seen documentaries like this of the old school ones, like the John Benet Ramsey ones, the little girls are dressed up in them Southern Belle outfits with all that mad makeup and the big poofy hair.
Yeah.
No, that shit has changed. Now they're Cardi B wannabe lookalikes and shit like that. These little girls are half naked, they're pussy popping, they're doing all this other dumb shit. Well, I was hearing all these reviews online, and apparently this movie took it over the edge. There was little girls, offering blowjobs for cell phones. They showed these girls doing shit with older people, all kind of bad shit. So I'm like, they can't put this on Netflix. Ain't no way that they put this on Netflix. So I broke down and decided to watch it. And it was fucking terrible. I got through the first 10 minutes of it and I came and I had to clean up. Now, I just said that I came to little kids. Every fucking person I told that joke to, crowds, laughed their ever-living ass off, which kind of disturbed me, no lie. Because I'm totally against that shit.
Right.
But kind of fucked me up. That went over better than 40 dicks. That went over better than some dumb fuck. That went over better than even my ass getting licked by the dog.
That one was funny, though.
Which one, the ass lick?
Yeah, the dog.
I think the addition to it makes it better. Because that was a real concern. That bothered the fuck out of me. Because when I first told that story, Mike called, the second time I told the story, Mike called me out on it. He was like, you do know that's not, like, there's plenty of comedians. Like, he kind of implied that I stole the joke. And that bothered me, because that actually happened. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I took care of Skink, and that's the dog's name. Well, that's my nickname for him, Skink. I took care of Skink for quite some time. That was my dog. I treated that motherfucker got burgers when I got burgers and shit. With the other dogs, 3 years? 3 years before you even fucking, took a sniff? Before he's just sitting on a pillow next to me like, nigga, your stroke is weak. So, yeah, I was kind of offended, after that. First, it was kind of weird that it happened, but now that I know it's like kind of a common thing, well, what was wrong with me, motherfucker?
Right.
Your ass could be on the street or, a bait dog. You sitting in here like a king. I can't even get my balls licked. Or what the fuck? Yeah, that might have been kind of fucked up. Yeah.
God damn it.
People didn't like the story of me almost dying neither. Like, I guess you just had to be there. Did I tell you about that? Dude.
I'm trying to think.
One of the silliest... dude, it was so fucking funny, but at that moment, that could have been on... What was that show? The silliest deaths or whatever like that, or the most Dude, somebody would have... My kids would have had to get me... My boys would have had to come get me before a coroner or anybody else. my dog.
Oh, yeah, with the dog. I remember now.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. Mm-hmm.
I got a bunch of rescue animals. Now, there's my older dogs that, don't have teeth or that are just older, they stay upstairs with me. It's one floor. They don't have to run around too much or whatever. They're with me. But they've gotten into this habit where if I go to the bathroom, I got to have this whole fucking audience, right there. So, let me set the scene. First thing in the morning, I get up, go take a shit. My belly's feeling kind of mud buddy, so I rush to the bathroom. Of course, the entourage comes behind me. Now, right by my door to my bathroom, I got my own personal bathroom, so, door don't need to be shut. Right by the door to my bathroom is the dog's water bowl. And my Jack Russell, Sassy, she doesn't have any teeth. She's normally in good health or whatever. But she's old. She starts drinking water. I'm taking my shit. I got a cat sitting behind me trying to get up on my shoulders, which I can't stand. I got Chihuahua staring at me like, can I get on the shitter? What are you going to do? Shit or get off the pot?
Right. Come on with it.
So I hear this gasp, and I see my Jack Russell hit the fucking, like keel over, like somebody did a cow tipping on her. She just fucking slammed to the ground. Looked like she was having a seizure. I didn't know whether it was a seizure, if she was choking or whatever, because she was drinking. I don't know what the fuck happened to this dog. So, my reaction, go save the dog. Well, dickhead. Number one, you're on the toilet. Number two, you have mud butts, so your ass is nasty. Number three, your pants are around your fucking ankles. And number four, right next to the door is my shower, which has porcelain tile all over it. So, chain reaction. I stand up. My ass cheeks slip. My feet move forward. I trip on my pants. Here I go down to the fucking ground. Smack my head on the porcelain. I'm laying there twitching. My dog's laying there twitching. I don't even know if I passed out or, got knocked out or whatever. When I came to, I had to yell for my daughter. My fucking daughter. I had to yell for my daughter to come, and I couldn't even have her come into the bathroom because I'm fucking damn near naked, covered in shit. Grab Sassy. Make sure she's okay. Sassy pops up. Looks at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I almost fucking died. I almost died, covered in shit with my pants around my ankles. It looked like a jail rape. Now, to visualize it, that's fucked up. But when I told that story on stage, nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck about the jailhouse cats neither. I got cats coming to my window. Like, the one time my cats did get out for a couple of days, when we got them and they came back in the house, they have visitors now.
Right.
And they'll get cats coming up to the window, and got one cat rubbing her nipples, all 6 nipples up against the thing, like they're in prison and shit. Got another cat, giving prison love, tap through the windows. And then, the cats get frustrated. They're 2 boys. There's no females, and they ain't going out. You ever watch a cat rape? It's fucking brutal, dude.
Oh, yeah. And shit, yep.
See, people didn't like that either. I don't know if I ever... Well, I told one person this in confidence now, and she told a bunch of other people, so I just said, fuck it.
Fuck it, run it.
You ever have a cat use your dick as like one of them little toys that the toys that they jump up and try to swat at and shit? At the shelter, I was we had a cat once upon a time upstairs, and it lived in the bathroom. So I go to use the bathroom. Paying no mind. The cat was cool. I took care of the cat just like the other animals. Taking a piss. Not paying attention. It feels like a razor blade just went down my dick.
Ow.
This little cocksucker jumped up and Freddy Krueger'd my dick while I was pissing. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Beat the shit out of that.
I just turned and pissed on the cat. Motherfucker, because he was like perched to do it again.
Because you pissed on him, man.
Bastard. So yeah, I got molested by a cat.
No, I think you got violated, not molested.
Dude.
Then there's a big difference.
So this ain't even a joke. This happened like 3 days ago. I still got the marks on my back. Like I said, I get the entourage going into the bathroom.
Right.
Well, now I got my window open a little bit since it's getting warmer. And I tend to get them little fruit fly thingies that come in.
Right.
So I put a flat piece of fly paper, not the ones you pull down. It's just like the flat piece you just lay down, catches the flies. Put it on the back of my toilet seat. So I'm sitting there. I'm going to the bathroom. My fucking cat jumps on the back of the toilet seat. Tail, back legs, balls, asshole, all stuck to this fly paper. Naturally, he freaks out. Flies out the fucking room. I don't see him for most of the day. So when we finally do find him, he got the paper off of him, but he's covered in this goo. So, people, if you're going to get high, don't make decisions that might be somewhat life-threatening to you.
Right. Bad idea.
So my thinking was, Enlil needs a shower. I need a shower. Kill two birds with one stone. So I get the Dawn dishwashing liquid. I set the cat in the shower. I get in the shower, close the door to the shower. Enlil don't like showers. Most cats I find don't like showers, and I know that from when I was a kid. But just because my black cat doesn't mind, I figure Enlil wouldn't mind either. Wrong! This fucking cat, I don't know if he thought, I don't know what the fuck was going on in this cat's mind. He went total Wolverine on me. He was cool until I bent down to grab the scrub brush. Greg, this cat literally climbed up my thigh to my back, up on my back and shoulders. When I tried to get him off, which was very hard because the nails were dug in. It wasn't like he was trying to... He was dug in like he was climbing a fucking tree.
Right. You would.
When I finally got him down, I stood up for a quick second and I turned because he was coming for the front. And the motherfucker got me again, dude.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. So when I got out the shower, I looked like like somebody just like I was with some chica, some chola, like some Mexican fucking gangbanger just came up and sliced me up with a razor from her mouth. Oh, fuck it. And it was like the whole handprint. Like you saw it, like it could have been a Bigfoot on my back. That's how deep all the shit was. Terrible. So pro tip, take your cats to a professional to get showered, bathed, whatever. Not worth it at all. So with that being said, that's about 1:45.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 1:45.
Yep.
So we're gonna take our break, and we will be back with maybe some something that means something.
Right. We'll be back.
Say T.
turn that shit up, man. Frozen.
It's that rock star shit. It still don't pay for it, though. Yeah. This that rock star shit. I be diving in the mosh pit. Your click is lame and they can hang. I like it when they talk shit. You ain't got no bite, and your squad is full of bark, bitch. I was in the field while you was chilling on the park bench. Shooters all around me, they like Curry, bent the yard switch. Told my fam I wasn't gon' stop and grind until we all rich. Louis Bell, the hoodie, bacon dripping, they like dog shit. Clutching heavy metal, dirty reckless, you get spark, bitch. You woke up a rock star. You don't wanna smoke, please be careful when you pop off. People say the game won't lie when I'm taking the lights off. I've been ballin' on them, try to guard me, you get dropped off. I got hoes all on me, after this I'm getting topped off. After this I'm getting topped off. You woke up a rock star. You woke up a rock star. You woke up a rock star.
We go a little something like this. We go a little something like this.
All right, we back.
Yup.
We motherfucking back. All right, so as I bored you guys to death with the first fucking the first half of my stupid jokes that didn't work, bro. We're gonna get into something that I was talking about earlier. First of all right, so we talked about this on Deep Space earlier with the Eargasm guys. Second Amendment and gun control. Now, we've talked gun control on here before. Everything that's been proposed has been pretty much a joke and all politicized. But I'm a firm believer that something should be done, and I'm more along the lines of more education. I taught my oldest daughter at 10 years old how to militarily tear apart an AK and put it back together. And also, she knew how to shoot it. Now, a lot of people think that was irresponsible of me of doing, and I don't think so. And here's why. Because with that knowledge of tearing it down and putting it back together and teaching her how to shoot, I also taught her how to respect that weapon. I taught her how to handle that weapon. I taught her that you only use that weapon when it is your absolute last line of defense. I educated my child on the weapon. And my daughter now is a licensed, with her concealed carry, gun-holding female who has never gotten in any trouble with her gun whatsoever. She knows the do's and don'ts. She also knows the laws. And she actually went ahead with her education, learning laws and stuff and keeping herself up to date on her own. Why? Because I taught her to respect that weapon. That is the biggest problem. Our fathers, our grandfathers, our great-grandfathers, the ones that weren't stuck in the wars or some slavery horse shit, most of them people, especially around this area where we're broadcasting from, used to have shotguns in their cars, in their trucks, gun racks. Not for gang banging, not for shooting up schools. These kids actually went to schools with shotguns in their cars. Why? Hunting season. A lot of schools had shooting fucking what are them contests that they have with the things that fly? Skeet shooting.
Yeah.
It was not uncommon to have kids with guns in their cars. And back then, there weren't school shootings. Back then, there weren't, these rampant fucking, just massacres. You catch your Charlie Mansons here and there, but that had nothing to do with guns. And these were kids. Oh no, people just don't do that. People just don't do this. You've never had a bad day? Right. I know people, like me myself, I try my damnedest not to lay my hands on my children, even though I do believe in capital punishment, but sometimes it happens. I love these people. First of all, against this bully, I'm going to get in the same amount of trouble as the bully. Plus, the bullying won't stop. Because a good ass whooping will stop a bully quick. Well, what other chance does this kid have? What other means does this kid have? If it's a white kid, factor. Now, as far as the Second Amendment goes, and that wasn't the only thing, but that is a magnum cum. I don't know who came on, but don't be fooled. It was a film school. That was not college. That was film school. Loud here. The whole point of what I'm saying, to sum it up, the Washington and all the heads, they cannot use